gods with everlasting lives, Sora who possess unrivaled power, and humans caught helplessly in between. When Kubera's peaceful village meets its fiery end, a mysterious magician named Asha comes to her rescue. Together they begin on a journey in search of answers and revenge. Meanwhile, across the realms, a web of entwined fates is growing tighter. One by one the other players of the game will emerge, each with their own agenda to pursue. At the center of this maelstrom stands Kubera, the girl with a god's name. Will this 16-year-old be the salvation of the world, or its destruction? Baikwang and Hworin try in vain to shake Sangpil, Gold Cobra, Jin and his men, but ultimately they are forced to defend themselves. Unfortunately, Baikwang and Hworin lose, and the Sword of the Flowers is taken from them. Baikwang and Hworin regroup, pursuing Sangpil Jin in an effort to retrieve the sword, but then Sangpil and his men learn that Baikwang and Hworin aren't the only ones after them. Sangpil's superior, Master Yu, has learned that Sangpil planned to keep the sword for himself, and has approached Xian, leader of the Black Serpents, for help. The lives of Baikwang, Hworin, Sangpil Jin, and his men are all in danger, as Master Yu and the Black Serpents join forces and search for the sword together. In the village of Adit, Rimi, the tomboy granddaughter of a local witch, sees the infamous mage Elder Mask en route to her hometown. Wanting to find out who's stronger, she sets off to challenge him with his childhood friend Enju, a novice swordsman who's always being dragged around wherever she goes. However, in the background there is a war going on between the two powerful nations Teodorl and Aluaman in order to rule the sea. Noblesse is actually a name for French nobles, but Codice Drama de Razel is a noblesse, and for completely different reasons. He doesn't come from this world because he really isn't, because he is one of the most powerful and oldest vampires. Awakened from a sleep of 820 years, he meets his faithful servant Frankenstein again, and through his noble, courageous and fair-minded behavior, begins to gather new friends around him, with whom he repeatedly gets caught between the fronts of criminal machinations. Although he is not a human being, one feels a great connection between Rai and the people he is surrounded by and to whom he offers his help. The tower is a place where the will is tested and where the most incredible desires are fulfilled. If the tower has chosen you, then all you have to do is to conquer it, and then everything, wealth, power, no matter what you wish to become yours. But subjugation can take years, if not centuries.